Hi again, YouTubers. So it is time for Flashback Friday for me, which I find these videos to be very interesting and fun because I actually like to look back and see kind of what I thought a while ago. And right now I'm doing videos from 2010, which it's kind of interesting because some of the things have really changed and other things really haven't changed that much. And it just always makes me laugh when I go back and really realize how much I really was into self-tanners, because even then when I wasn't as dark, I would just buy self-tanners and I would always have them in favorites and things like that, and it was just crazy. And I noticed that. So I'm going to jump right into it. I will post the link for the video I'm talking about right here below. Arbonne skincare was one of my favorites. Right then, I think last month I had said that I really enjoyed and loved the Arbonne skincare sample, and then it looks like this month I must have gotten the full sized in and then said that it was one of my favorites. Not to sound like a broken record, but my favorite now, and it seems to be sticking really just, and I have no desire to change it, is the Colleen Rothschild Extreme. This one's the Extreme Recovery Cream, but I have the entire line. Right now I use the, let me think here, I use the salicylic acid treatment. I use the Sheer Renewal Cream, the Extreme Recovery Eye Cream during the day. At night, I use the retinol treatment, the same eye cream, and then the Sheer Renewal Cream with a little bit of the Face No. 9 oil in it. I use the cleansing balm to wash my face at all times. And one of my other, the high standout items for me is the dual enzyme polish. It is amazing. You guys let me know if you want to see an updated video on that, maybe in January or February, but let me know if you'd like to see an updated kind of where I am with those products. But Arbonne, I never repurchased after that. So as much as I did like it then, it just didn't stick. So the Colleen I have used for months and months. You can go back to my videos and see that I've used it and purchased and used it a lot. Rhodial self-tanners. I was sent a whole line of Rhodial self-tanners. I do remember really liking them and thinking they were really great. However, I did not go out of my way to go find them, to repurchase them. Probably because, if I remember correctly, it was difficult to get a hold of, but not sure. Speaking of difficult to get a hold of, though, the Guerlain Terracotta Sunless Tinted Self-Tanning Gel is probably one of, I haven't used any self-tanner since end of September, I think it was. But this one is probably the nicest self-tanner I have ever used. It is expensive, but it is hard to find too. They used to sell it at Sephora. They do not any longer, but they do sell it at Nordstrom's, and that's where I tend to purchase mine now. But I haven't, this one, I can't even tell how full it is. It's got about a quarter of it in. It smells so good. About a quarter of it left, but I'm not using self-tanners right now. Next thing, Laura Mercier Oil-Free Primer. Now, I will say that I stopped using the oil-free primer. I do use the Laura Mercier Radiance Primer. It is a very nice primer by them, and it is one that I tend to still use, and I still have. Pull it out. Laura Mercier Radiance is, whoa, gosh, sorry. It's called the Foundation Primer in Radiance. And this one is actually got a little bit of a tint to it. It's right here on my hand, has a slight tint to it, a little bit of color, blends in nicely, but it's not color that shows up, as you can see. Not really any scent to it. People always ask me about scents. However, the one primer that I continually go back to and go back to and go back to, and I have it on right now as well, sorry, my shirt's like all awkward, is the Guerlain Meteorites. Now, there is one called Les Ors, which is probably my favorite, but it's limited edition. This is the one that I have been using now and using it all the time, is the Light Diffusing Perfecting Primer. And it is the Pink Pearls. You can purchase this at Sephora. This smells awesome. It smells like Guerlain products. It just smells so pretty. This is it right over here. I'll blend it in so you can see them. Very, very, very similar though, as far as that. I just personally, actually, all right, so the Radiance one looks more like it has a sheen to it, and kind of more like a highlighter reflective, whereas the Guerlain, as it dries in, just kind of gives you a lit from within look more than a highlighter look. Next thing, Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation. I did like it, and it's funny because I think that's the one Kristen Game really loves, and she always goes back to, and I always think to myself when I see her talking about it, oh, I should give that another shot, I should give that another shot, but I'm always trying so many new foundations that I just never remember to purchase it. But my favorite foundation right now, which I don't have on today, which is pretty funny, but it is my holy grail. Like, oh my gosh, it works under any conditions, and it is just amazing. Awesome foundation. I need to do a full review on it. It is the Lancome Nude Miracle Liquid to Powder Makeup Weightless Feel Bare Matte Finish. Oh, this stuff is so awesome. It's an amazing foundation. It's so hard to explain too. So really like that. Have not repurchased the, I don't know if you can see the difference. See the like highlighter look there, and then just like the sheen here. Last thing was the Laura Mercier Minerals. Still have them, still using them, have them on today. I do mix right now natural beige and real sand. I also own classic beige. That is way too dark for me right now. I am closest to natural beige. I have the most of that, and then I tap a little bit of real sand into it. Real sand is a little bit too light for me, so I do tend to stick with this one. But that is it for my Flashback Fridays. I don't really update on the Regret. The Regret was L'Oreal True Match something. Oh, it was a blush powder. It was a blush powder. Still regret it. Wouldn't buy it again. So no reason to update you guys on the Regret. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any other questions. And thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.